Have you ever wondered if perfection truly exists? It's a tantalizing thought that dances in the corners of our minds, often masquerading as an unattainable standard. This elusive notion of perfection, the immaculate image of our best selves, can sometimes seem like a mirage in the desert of our daily lives. Now let's pivot our gaze to an ancient philosophical school of thought that might hold some answers. Stoicism. Founded in the bustling markets of Athens around 300 years before the Common Era, Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of the journey over the end goal. It's not about the perfect outcome, but about the pursuit, the process, the path we tread. Stoicism invites us to focus on our actions, our responses, our attitudes. It's about harnessing our reactions to the world around us, rather than chasing an idealized state of perfection. This philosophy encourages us to embrace our shortcomings and accept them as an inherent part of the human experience. Now, imagine trying to craft a perfect sculpture from a block of marble. Each chisel strike is a decision, a step forward on your journey. Some strikes might not go as planned, possibly chipping off more than you intended. But these imperfections, these unexpected turns, are what make your sculpture unique, what give it character. This is a central tenet of Stoicism, accepting these imperfections as part of the process, as essential elements of our journey. So as we delve deeper into the Stoic philosophy, we are not aiming for a flawless, perfect statue. Instead, we are embracing the chisel marks, the rough edges, the unique features that make our sculpture, our journey, truly ours. It's not about a preconceived image of perfection, but about accepting and learning from each chisel strike, each decision, each moment. And as we journey together through this exploration of Stoicism, remember, it's not solely about the destination, the completed sculpture, but about the journey, the process, the growth. So, as we delve into the Stoic philosophy, remember it's about the journey, not just the destination. But what does this mean in practical terms? How do Stoic imperfections play out in real life? Imagine you've just spent a long day at work. You're tired, hungry, and all you want is a little peace and quiet. But as soon as you step through the door, your children start clamoring for attention. Your spouse asks you to fix something that's broken, and your phone keeps buzzing with emails that demand immediate responses. In this moment, it's easy to lose your cool. It's easy to snap at your family, to ignore the emails, to retreat into a shell of frustration and exhaustion. This is a Stoic imperfection, a moment where you fall short of your personal ideal of calm and composed conduct. Or perhaps you're embarking on a new project. You're excited, motivated, ready to conquer the world. But as soon as you start, you encounter obstacles. The work is harder than you anticipated, your progress is slower than you'd like, and suddenly, that initial enthusiasm wanes. You're tempted to give up, to declare the project a failure and move on to something easier. This is another Stoic imperfection, a moment where you neglect the virtue of perseverance in the face of adversity. But here's the thing about these Stoic imperfections. They're not failures. They're not endpoints. They're simply parts of the journey, signposts that indicate where you have room to grow, to learn, to improve. They're opportunities to practice patience when you're overwhelmed, perseverance when you're challenged, and compassion when you're frustrated. Stoicism gives us the tools to navigate these imperfect moments with grace and wisdom. It reminds us that it's okay to stumble, to falter, to stray from the path. What matters is not that we never fall, but that we always get back up. That we use these moments of imperfection as stepping stones towards becoming better, more resilient, more compassionate individuals. These examples show us that even when we stumble, we are still on our Stoic journey. How then can we embrace this journey, knowing that imperfections are inevitable? The answer, dear friends, lies in two powerful concepts: self-compassion and a growth mindset. These are not just trendy buzzwords, they are tools we can use to navigate our Stoic journey with grace and resilience. Let's start with self-compassion. In the world of Stoicism, this isn't about coddling ourselves or shying away from challenges. Rather, it's about treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would extend to a dear friend. When we stumble, when we falter, when we're not as stoic as we aspire to be, self-compassion reminds us to say, "It's okay, you're human, you're learning." This aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy, which teaches us not to judge ourselves too harshly for our mistakes, but to learn from them. Remember, Stoicism isn't about achieving a state of perfect tranquility, but about striving for it and learning along the way. Now let's talk about the growth mindset. This is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and you guessed it, embracing imperfections. It's about seeing challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Again, this echoes the Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to view every situation, especially the challenging ones, as a chance to practice virtue and wisdom. So when we encounter a setback, instead of thinking, "I failed," we can think, "What can I learn from this?" The journey of Stoicism, like any worthwhile endeavor, is not a straight path. It's a winding road full of bumps and detours, but these aren't signs of failure. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming more resilient and wise. By practicing self-compassion and cultivating a growth mindset, we can better navigate this journey. We can learn to see our imperfections not as shortcomings, but as signposts on the road to wisdom. By embracing our imperfections, we can truly appreciate the journey and continue to grow. So, what have we learned about Stoic imperfections and the journey of life? We've commenced by unveiling the illusion of perfection. In our quest for growth and wisdom, we often fall prey to the idea that the Stoic journey is about achieving an unblemished state of tranquility and virtue. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Stoicism, like life, is not about reaching an impeccable destination, but learning to navigate the rough waters with grace and resilience. The imperfections we encounter along the way are not setbacks, but stepping stones to becoming more enlightened beings. Moving on, we delved into real-life examples of Stoic imperfections. We saw how even the most practiced Stoics are prone to lapses, and how these moments of weakness are not failures, but opportunities for growth. Each stumble, each falter is a chance to learn, to evolve, and to become better versions of ourselves. It's about recognizing our imperfections and using them as catalysts for change, for progress, and for self-improvement. Then, we explored strategies for embracing the journey. We talked about the importance of maintaining a positive outlook, of being patient with ourselves, and of acknowledging that the road to wisdom is not a straight line, but a winding path with ups and downs. It's about being kind to ourselves when we falter, about understanding that it's okay to make mistakes, and about celebrating the progress we've made, no matter how small. In essence, Stoicism is not a race with a finish line, but a lifelong marathon. It's about the journey, not the destination. It's about learning to love the process, the growth, the evolution, and yes, even the imperfections. In the end, remember, it's not about reaching perfection, but rather embracing the journey, imperfections and all. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.